Today, we're going to have some fun with homophones. What are homophones? That's where two words sound the same, but we're actually talking about two different words. So what are the two words, the two homophones that we're going to work with today? We're going to look at or, O-A-R, and or, O-R. These are two different words, two different ideas completely. They just sound alike. So if you and I were going to spend some time going down a raging river in a raft, we'd want to have this kind of oar. Having this kind of oar as we're heading down a raging river in a raft, that would help us to avoid the danger of the rocks and the waterfalls, keeping the raft from tipping over so we don't end up falling out of the raft, drowning in the water. How tragic that would be. And I've actually been thinking about this kind of oar, just like on my t-shirt here with all the different oars in the canoes, because I know that the Bible passage that we have for today mentions the disciples are straining at their oar as they're paddling in the boat. They're in the midst of this huge storm on the lake rowing a boat. So for the disciples in the story about Jesus today, having an oar like this made all the difference in the world. They knew how to use this kind of oar. Well, another oar, our homophone that sounds like oar, is also a word that we can use to help us to make good choices as God's children. And it's just spelled O-R. It's a word that helps us to make a choice. We make decisions in life. So we use this or to choose between this thing or that thing. An oar like this can actually steer us out of danger in life, just like an oar like this can help us if we're going down a raging river in a raft. So here's how an oar like this actually works. See, God's Holy Spirit gives us the ability to make choices in life. We've got options. With the right kind of oar, we can ask, should I do this or should I do that? Once again, an oar like this is all about the choices, the decisions we make. These choices would all be mean, dangerous, foolish options for us. Being a bully, taking huge risks where I could be hurt or I could hurt others, telling lies. Or these other choices would all be kind, safe, wise options for us, like helping a friend, wearing a bike helmet, telling the truth. It's such a great idea to use an oar like this when in a raft on a raging river. You can stay out of danger with an oar like this one. In a similar manner, such a great idea, use oar options like this in raging moments of life when we have the chance to do good, to be smart, to help, instead of causing harm to others or to ourselves. So what are some other examples where we could use an oar to help us stay out of trouble to do the right thing? Well, do you want to be selfish or will you share your toys? Using an oar can help you to make a great choice. Share those toys. Do you want to gossip about others or will you speak kindly of others? Maybe even if you're brave, will you simply ask a gossiper, can you just give it a rest? Do you want to spend all your time on your phone, on your computer, watching TV? Or do you want to spend time reading the Bible, learning about God's love, coming to worship, finding ways to actually show others God's love so they know they are loved too? Well, let's use our oars, my friends, just like this one, if we're ever on a raft in a raging river. And for the rest of our life, let's use our oars like this to make great choices that are also going to help us to move along, metaphorically, a flowing river of God's gift of life. Row, row, row your raft safely down the stream. Or your life, life is life supreme. Merrily, 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 life is but a dream. Well, I'll be praying for you as you're making all those choices right before you as you say, how can I use the right oar? Now, let me think. Pepperoni pizza or Canadian bacon? And can I add pineapple to the Canadian bacon, making it a Hawaiian pizza? Or is that just wrong? That's the ultimate question. Life's full of tough choices. Am I right? Well, take care, everyone.